So, I hit record. We're back. Hello, everybody. This is going to be a short. For everybody that's not tuned in live, this is going to be a short episode. We missed the whole first half. We talked about Redfall. Blah, blah, blah.
We did.
We talked about Unrecord, creepy, scarily.
Uncanny
real.
Valley.
And we talked about games that we're playing right now, which if you follow us on social media individually, you would already know what we're playing. So, oh my God, everything is fucking terrible. I want to catch everybody up real quick because we're going to still put this out on SoundCloud and YouTube or whatever. Hey, guys, we suck. Sorry. I suck. I don't want to put this on Chris and Trace. I suck. I was in charge of recording. So we've been talking about controllers. That's this month's topic. We talked about our first controllers, which I don't think we need to go over. And then we talked about how the Super Nintendo controller is fucking awesome.
Yep.
And then we talked about how PlayStation has had the best directional pad of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we talked about how the N64 fucking sucks. And
controller.
And then Chris.
Don't say the N64.
The N64 controller fucking sucked.
I'm about to joke.
And then Chris showed us his Retro Fighters controller for N64,
yes.
which is fucking cool as shit.
It's wireless.
See it down there. And now we're talking about the Dreamcast. So now you guys are caught up. It's going to be a short episode on the SoundCloud this month. Actually, it might not be. Who knows how long we're going to go. I love you guys. I love talking to you guys. So, yeah, cool. Retro Fighters Dreamcast. I'm 100% on the Dreamcast.
Did they see that one? They saw that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That looks great. I like that a lot. But I never had a problem with the Dreamcast controller personally, but I like that a lot. I think that's a cool controller.
Dreamcast in general was just a little too ahead of its time, and it just it missed a lot of people, including me.
I love that it has the VMU port too.
Yeah, I really like that console.
I feel like the Dreamcast controller is the precursor to the Xbox 360 controller.
Yeah, the Duke. Yeah, the Duke.
Right? No, the 360.
The 360,
with the good triggers, all that shit,
Yeah. I think I mean, I never owned. I don't. Think I've
look
ever
at that.
played
Look
a
at that.
Dreamcast.
There's the original.
the originals looks like the Duke. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you add a second joystick, that's an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
it's a chonky boy, but honestly, it feels. I don't know. I guess because I have big hands.
It feels good.
It really
feels
feels
good.
The Dreamcast controller.
I think it feels great, even though it's big. Now the Duke doesn't. The Duke feels like shit, and I have big hands.
It's because it's shaped like this.
Yeah, it's. I've never owned, and I don't think I've ever even played a Dreamcast, but I appreciate the controller a lot.
Yeah.
When the Dreamcast came out, it came out around the same time the N64 did. I was always a Nintendo kid until the first Xbox came out.
But I agree with the world statement. If they release a sequel to the Dreamcast, it would absolutely break the internet.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Sega could save themselves.
Yeah,
Dude, honestly,
hire me. I'll do it. Let's go. Let's make the Dreamcast 2.
if Sega could release a new console and just not fuck up on it, it could work.
It would propel them into a direction unseen, unheard.
Yeah, it's not like Sega. It's not like
we're all
Sega's
waiting.
in a bad place. They're all Sega's doing well still.
I know. They just have no interest in a new console.
I don't think that there's no interest. There is.
I looked it up.
No, there is
they don't
definitely there is 100% a backroom deal with them and Nintendo. That Nintendo was like,
yeah,
you can release your games on Nintendo systems, but you can't ever do another console.
I believe you.
Dude, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Because a lot of people want Nintendo to do that, and then people want Nintendo to stop making consoles and just do games.
Yeah, it feels almost disrespectful though. Some of this, I don't know. I see some of the Sega collections and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, that was all on their own console at one point, and now it's just available on the Nintendo console. So it kind of feels like Sega's Nintendo's bitch a little bit. So I kind of want them to release their own console again, just to be like, hey, we're still here and we're still Sega, because that's what they were in the 90s, and I don't understand what happened. personally.
Yeah,
'cause
I
I love this console. I love the Dreamcast.
I'd
love
buy a new
this
Sega console. I've
I
never
would too.
the only Sega console I ever owned was a Game Gear, and
Yeah.
I never owned a Genesis.
Really? That was my favorite.
Never owned a
I
Dreamcast,
love that
Saturn,
one.
none of that. The Dreamcast is, or the Genesis is great. I've never owned a Genesis, but while we're on the topic of controllers, man, we'll wait. I'll save it. But when we talk more about controllers that we like, but I appreciate the Sega Genesis. There's a lot of games for it that I liked. That I play on my Switch with the Switch Online Sega Genesis thing or whatever. But there's just I don't know. The thing about Sega is that I like Streets of Rage and Sonic, and like that's the only games I'll play
Yeah.
on Genesis.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, like I think hot take. I really don't really care for Altered Beast. I played Altered Beast, and I played it for a long time, and I'm like, man, this was probably cool back in the day, but
Yeah.
it does not age very well.
Yo, if you're
But the game mechanic though, the
No,
mechanic.
the mechanics
cool.
are great, but it's
Yeah.
cool. But at the time, it's cool.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's aged very well.
cool spot, 7-Up tie-in.
Dude, cool spot. I have that on Super Nintendo.
Fuck yeah. And I will
Cool
say
spot's
this,
great.
like for Sega, this is like a little off topic, but this is my Resident Evil brain. So, Sega Dreamcast, I fucking Code Veronica, right?
Yeah.
Which is not to be confused with Code Veronica X, which is every other iteration of Code Veronica. Resident Evil Code Veronica, period, is on Dreamcast, and that game was fucking insane for the time. When you shoot your fucking pistol in Code Veronica, you see the slide go back. It's fucking crazy. So there's that. And then also Resident Evil on Sega Saturn is totally unique. Like when you get to the end, you have to fight like 2 tyrants. It's fucking crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Huh.
So anyway, that's
pretty-
my Resident Evil tyrant.
No, you're
tyrant.
good. Code Veronica is a fantastic game. I like it. I like the X version, and even though I've only played it recently, I still think it's a good game.
Fantastic.
That's all I wanted to say.
Fantastic
Not
game.
controller related.
Fantastic
There we go.
console.
Oh,
Yeah.
Consoles are a different episode. Let's keep going. What's
Yeah.
next? What else? What controllers make you happy? What controllers make you sad?
oh man.
What controllers? What? Okay, I have a couple of them here.
Me
should I
too.
just
I have a
start-
few-
should I just
I have
start
a-
rapid firing.
I'll rapid fire and I'll play off of you because I have a couple of the same ones. In front of me.
Well, let's let Nick put our cameras back up real quick.
Oh yeah.
We're up. Well,
Well, I'm trying to make it work.
No, you're good. You're good. It's happened. We're still working out the kinks. Yeah.
big
Um,
PS1 vibes.
The
Z
PS1
Royce says, "Sup, fam."
Sup, fam?
That's my best friend Joseph. He's a piece
Hell
of
yeah.
shit. I love him.
My boys are in the chat mailbox and the World TV.
The world.
It
Is
got,
that a
it got
JoJo
all
reference?
fucked up.
I hope to God his channel is a JoJo's reference because he is a JoJo's fan. So if it's not, I'm
Okay.
gonna be very upset. But I always say that to him when he comes into my chat. Is I say, "What's
Yeah.
up, Zoeldo?" But yeah.
All right, what makes
so
us
rapid
happy?
fire.
What makes us sad?
Okay, this isn't really makes me happy or sad. It's just a little unique controller that I might as well get out of the way. Super Nintendo mouse.
Oh my god, yeah,
Nintendo.
good. Okay,
Oh
okay.
yeah, you have one too.
Yeah, Super Nintendo mouse for not Paper Mario. Mario.
Mario Paint, which I love nothing more than seeing like kick-ass producers make
Dude,
dope-ass
through the
music.
fire and flames on there.
Oh
like,
my
it's fucking
god,
great.
it's so good.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. That
What
was
have
my
you
first
made?
DAW. That was my
That your
first DAW.
first DAW?
That was my
Yeah.
first DAW.
Yeah, okay.
That was everybody's first doll. Anybody who had that was their first doll.
Absolute trust in the Mario Paint. Like, memories. I had that mouse. I had that,
Dude,
because
yeah.
I was like, I have to. I was like, because I was making music at like Logic and stuff like that. But like
Mhm.
when I there's like there's like a soul to like the limitation available on trackers like in Mario Paint and like some of those other like tracker related like DAWs that like really resonate with me, like LSDJ and
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, LSD.
Dude, LSDJ.
you know,
I have an
there's-
LSDJ cartridge somewhere around here. 'Cause
Fuck
I produced chiptune when I was in high school
Me too.
for a little bit. I haven't touched it
Do you know
since
what?
then.
You know what my favorite thing to do is when I see a chiptune artist playing live,
Uh
walk up and be like, "Hey, what games you got on that thing?"
Like when they're playing off the game.
every time I'm like, "Hey, you got Tetris on that?"
Honestly, the world TV. Him and I went to high school together, and we used to produce chiptune together. He's the one who got me into it.
No,
Just a
I fucked with
shout out.
Rico and I did a show for PAX South 2019. I don't
Uh-huh.
know. It was a while ago, but yeah, there was a chiptune artist that played after us, and he had like a PSP setup, which is fucking
Fucking
cool
dope.
for chiptune. Like you never see PSPs, but
Yeah.
like
Nah.
I did my usual tired joke of like, "Hey, what games you got on that?" Joe, this guy, I don't remember who it was. He did not think it was funny, and I was
Really?
like, "Bro, like you play chiptune, like you have." Game
I would have been like,
consoles.
dude, I got like fucking Fate Extra. Like, what's good? I got Birth by Sleep on this bitch.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Damn, I would laugh if somebody came up and said
You
that.
got to. Come on, that's the whole joke. Like, what games you got on that?
silly. Like, why would you get upset about that?
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
Some of the people in that community are just like very
chiptune,
serious.
yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like
Like,
this is
I
for
make
gaming.
fucking
This
music.
is for music. Like,
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
chiptune's
I
great
fucking-
though. We love it. spiritual-
Side note.
Dude, if we're talking, go
If
ahead.
we're talking chiptune real quick. Anamanaguchi is doing the entire soundtrack for the Scott Pilgrim anime. Did y'all know that?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I saw
They
that.
did the music for the game, and I thought that was great that they're coming back for the anime. That's amazing.
Yep. Yep.
Mailbox
That's
said,
great.
"I've never played a game in my life." That was that chiptune producer.
Yeah.
What are games? I don't know what that is. More controllers?
More
Yeah, I was gonna say if
controllers.
we're talking
what else
about
we got, guys?
controllers that make us sad. Joy
Oh, it makes
Cons,
you sad.
fucking Joy Cons,
Ah.
the
I
drift.
got a couple on my. I got a
And-
couple on my in my drive here. Let's
I'm
see.
totally stoked on the idea of like what the Switch is. Like fundamentally the handheld home console. I dig it. But like the Joy-Cons I just don't find comfortable at all.
No, they're not. They're not. I agree. I love my Switch. Trust me, Switch is probably my second favorite console.
Hold up, because I saw you sent a picture earlier. You got the good Joy-Cons, right?
What do you mean the good? There's no good Joy-Con.
Like no, the ones that are like an actual controller that you slide into the side.
Oh yeah, the power pad.
Yeah, I want
Aori,
those.
Aori, right?
They're like should I share my screen? Hold on.
What are they called?
I
It's a
thought
brand.
You
It's a brand.
You just showed a video of them. Like you sent a picture. I thought you had them out. Like
Yeah,
Hold 'em
no,
up.
they're. You want me to go get them? They're in my bedroom. I can go grab them.
Hori.
oh yeah,
the
yeah. I wanna see
Hori.
'em.
Hori split pad. That's
Hori's
the name.
Whatever.
Split
Yeah,
pad.
it's
Y'all look it up.
Here.
Look it up. The Hori
Oh, Trace
split
has
pad.
it pulled up. Hold on.
Yeah, Hori split pad. Those are fucking great. I love them.
Yeah, look at
yes.
this shit.
Yes,
This is
those
what
are
I want.
amazing. Yes.
Like I want, because it's just like a fucking actual Pro controller, but on the side of your Switch. This I could fuck with.
Oh yeah, those are great. The only problem is that I mean, you don't want to. If you have a Switch and you have a Pro controller, there's no reason
Dude,
for you to
50
use
bucks?
anything over that.
No, I
Yeah.
would
$50.
use those. $50 is a steal, and I would use that on a fucking airplane.
Oh, dude, they're great. The only
you know what
problem
I
is you
take?
can't put them in a regular case.
Every time we travel, you know what I take on a fucking airplane? I take fucking my
PS
PS
Vita?
Vita. Yes.
Hell yes.
Because I'm
I'll
just
give
like,
you that.
fuck it, I can play Resident Evil
Greatest
2.
handheld console of all time.
Dude, it's so good.
All time.
Are you
And
talking
all
about
they
the PS
had to
Vita?
do, all they
Yeah.
had to do to make it better.
So
was
slept on. So
fuck,
slept on.
Fuck the back touchpad. All they had to do was add an L2 and R2, and it would have been
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm really mad about the
PS
PS5 thing that they're doing. I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah,
it.
me either. It's just
Okay,
cloud
but-
I don't
gaming.
like it.
I've heard good things about the backbone though.
Backbone's cool, but that's for mobile gaming.
Yeah.
No, it works. It's remote play.
I don't care for remote play. I never did. I used to
I
try
did
to
it
do
once.
remote play. I didn't care for it. It's not the same. I guess the Switch has just spoiled me.
I play
like
games.
taking
I
the
play
whole
games at my
console
house.
with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I play games at my house. So like, if I was like, it's remote play would be cool if I could be at an airport and just pull up my phone and start playing games.
Yeah.
But that's again Switch blowjob contest. I love being able to take it with me anywhere and just being able to boot
No,
it
it's
up.
cool. Don't
That's
get me
why I
wrong.
bought all the Star Wars games on my Switch. Like,
Dude, yeah.
I can't mod them, but like I can play them at the fucking airport. Like that's the only time I play them really, because I can play them on my computer too. But you know,
I have to
like,
point this out because this made me laugh really fucking hard a minute ago. But the world said, "Would you ask Metallica if they got any games on their instruments?" He said that in quotations,
to
as if that dude, that chiptune producer, would have asked you that. I just had to point that out.
Would you ask Metallica? No, I'd be like, hey, Metallica, you got any songs on Napster?
Fuck Lars Ulrich.
Remember,
Anyway,
remember when you guys sued Napster and now I only listen to your music on Spotify? Enjoy
Right.
enjoy the 0.001 cents a stream, you fuck.
dude, yeah, and that's I fucking hate Lars.
I'll
That's
never
the whole
forget
story.
the Twitch stream where they got replaced by a kazoo version
Yeah,
of their
yeah.
own track.
On the Twitch, it was on the official Twitch channel. Dude,
That's
those
what
fucking
you get.
assholes.
That's what
Yeah,
you
fuck
get.
those guys, man.
They did a concert on Twitch one time
Oh,
for anyone
yeah.
who doesn't know, and they were playing their own music, but because of copyright shit they started in the early 2000s, like that affected them on Twitch in the present, and they the guy that was running the live stream, I guess, or I don't know, like it got replaced by a kazoo version of like a one or something.
Yeah, no.
And
It was
just like-
so it
like-
was like it was an automatic thing that Twitch was like had like in beta they were testing where it was like
It's like
recog-
auto DMCA.
yeah, it would like recognize music that was copyrighted, and then it would
Replace it with, like,
replace
cover?
it with like royalty-free music.
Oh my god.
So
that's
it wasn't
fucking
even
hilarious.
a cover. It was,
Oh.
and it was on the official Twitch channel that they were paying.
I watched it live.
Oh yeah, and it just immediately like muted them and
Oh my
played
God.
like some random like
Kazoo.
yeah. It's so
That is
fucking funny.
the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Dude, they're
Split-
so
Hori,
stupid.
the Hori split pad. Highly recommend if you have a Switch and you don't have those.
Yeah, no, I'd love to get one. This would
Yeah.
get me to play.
There's
a little more often.
they're doing Breath of the or Tears of the Kingdom ones. I have the
Oh
Pokemon
my
Legends
god!
Arceus ones.
Nice.
You realize my girlfriend's listening? Like
Well,
now we're gonna have to go find those.
well, Salem, you should definitely be on the lookout for it because I'm pretty sure that they're a split pad, and it's the Tears of the Kingdom ones. I heard about it. I didn't buy them because I've bought so many Tears of the Kingdom.
I know you have, dude. We have. So this is gonna be the greatest thing ever because we have 2 collector's editions pre-ordered, right? Because we
You
have
guys are nuts.
no. Well, we have one through GameStop, and GameStop is always a crapshoot because they might fucking cancel it on you.
I canceled
And
my
then we
Gengar
have,
Squishmallow.
and then they have one that canceled.
Cancel my Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so like and then we have another one through Amazon. So we have those 2, and then we have just a regular version pre-ordered at our local GameStop, so
Yeah.
that we can get the pre-order bonus.
yeah.
So we're gonna go in at midnight, get the plaque or whatever, and then we're trying to pick it up at Target first thing in the morning because they have a fanny pack. So basically, we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna return the collector's edition to GameStop,
Mhm.
and we're gonna return the regular edition to GameStop. Keep
Sell
the
it.
pre-order shit.
Sell it.
I'm not gonna. No, if we sell it, we're selling it for a fair price. Like I'm not gonna scalp it.
Good.
And then we're gonna
Good
buy
man.
it at Target. So like I'm just excited for GameStop to have to fucking eat the return. And like somebody else will buy it. Maybe instead of returning it, we just sell it for a fair price and be.
Dude, I heard that
internet
GameStop
heroes.
closed.
You should. You should sell it to me.
I heard. I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
if y'all
yeah.
heard this, but apparently GameStop closed. Went out of business in like a country. I don't remember what country it was. Maybe
Dude,
it was
that
like
makes me
it's
so
like
happy.
a Europe. It was like a European country, and I was like, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
One
more.
step closer.
more.
Just get rid of all of them.
It's like them and DK Oldies. I just want them to go under. Like I just want
Yeah.
both of them
Dude,
to go
fuck
under.
DK oldies. Oh my god.
Dude,
We're
real
so
quick,
so
quick
far
aside.
off topic, but
Quick aside on DK Oldies. Holy shit, I got into that rabbit hole recently.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
Whoa.
it's ridiculous.
Dude, it's so
Whoa.
crazy. Like
You know- you know
they're
what's
worse
funny?
than the auction house.
What's funny is that I thought about like ordering from DK Oldies just to see what would happen, but I was gonna order games and games that weren't very expensive. Like I don't have every single version of each Kingdom Hearts game, so I was gonna order like Kingdom Hearts 1 and
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts
Hearts,
1 and
2.
2.
Yeah, like on PS2 or something from DK Oldies, just to see what the game purchase experience is like. I obviously would not buy something like on the more pricey side from them
don't
because
give
they're
them
going to
a
charge like
dime.
3 times the price. But I thought about it. I know I thought about it more, and I'm like, there's no reason to. I mean, I just kind of wanted to see like if I pay extra for a version that's not fucked up, how fucked up is that version going to be? You know what I mean?
Who knows? I
Like,
don't know.
I
Fuck
might-
those guys.
Dude, they're horrible. They're terrible. Like they're literally gonna get like, they have they have a class action lawsuit against them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy
Because they were selling consoles as refurbished and they hadn't been touched.
Yeah. All these YouTubers have been calling them out, and they're like, these YouTubers are just trying. They literally said the YouTubers are trying to get clicks, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you spineless pieces of
Dude,
shit.
I followed it on TikTok. Like they blocked everybody.
Dude, it's terrible.
Like if
And
you
I'm
go
like,
through their
guys are-
comments, it's all just like, "Oh, I love DK Oldies. Thanks for the games. Can you check my order?" And it's
There's
like,
a lot of YouTubers that do it, Mel. I know Review Tech USA did a bunch of them. He's done so many videos on them, and I think Critical did one video, and this other dude, I can't remember his fucking name. It's another dude who does just as many videos as Review Tech.
Yeah.
But I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but I can't either.
Yeah, they
But-
started blacklisting those YouTubers. They can't even order from them anymore.
yeah.
They have to like have other people order it for them, and I'm like,
That's
damn,
right.
dude.
All right,
It's bad.
Unfortunate.
Typical fashion. We
To
are
keep
so
this
off
the
topic,
trend
but yeah.
on Switch controllers and GameCube controllers, if you have one, Chris, you can show one off. So
You and the GameCube. Here we go.
here we go. All right, let's talk about the GameCube controller. So this
Amazing.
is Chris has got the original GameCube controller, which just has like this one and this one. This is the Switch version, which has all the bumpers. The only thing I don't really like about this is the feel of the buttons.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
I've
if
used
I
one of those
3D
before.
If I 3D printed these myself,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I could find a material that would be a little better. But this is the ultimate Smash controller for me. It got patched out of the one of the system firmwares of Switch
Really?
at one point. This would not work. This
But
is
that-
actually a third-party controller.
Yeah, exactly. Because
This is not-
Nintendo
it says-
only wants
it
you to
says-
have fun the way Nintendo
it says-
wants you to have fun.
It says Nintendo
No, it's
Switch
got
on it.
Nintendo's branding all over it.
No,
so
this-
it's not like it's got Nintendo's logo
It
and
said
everything on it.
it does say Nintendo Switch, but it is a Power A controller. So
Power
it
A,
did get
Well,
it did get
Power
patched.
A, yeah, Power A has a deal with Nintendo because like
Yes.
all of the like wired Pro controllers are Power A.
Did y'all know that?
But
that Power A,
Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. It could be first party. If Nintendo decides that's not the way they want you to have fun, they'll fucking patch
Yeah.
it out.
you know, Power A has like a Xbox Elite-esque controller for the Switch
Yes.
with like replaceable thumbsticks. I bought one. It was the biggest waste of money I've ever spent on a controller. It doesn't even have a vibrate function in it,
yeah.
and I'm like,
No, there's no
Hey, speaking of, just to bring
the
it back
vibration
to the,
motor. Yeah.
to the PC
Yeah.
bros, just saying, you can play on PC all you want, but you don't get fucking rumble in your controller on your mouse and keyboard.
Oh my
And
god.
maybe people overlook it, but I think it's fucking rad. I like when my
The-
controller vibrates.
And back to the call back to the games we've been playing recently, the rumble features in Jedi Survivor are absolutely like
does the dual? So I have not
Like-
played. I've not played a whole lot of PS5 games to notice yet. DualSense has HD rumble, right?
Yeah,
think- yeah.
mean, it has haptics.
Okay,
But
I just wanted to make
played,
sure.
You played
I just-
Resident Evil 4, right?
yeah.
Yeah, like so it's really good at it. Also, have you played Astro's Playroom?
No, I haven't downloaded.
Dude,
I haven't played it
oh
yet.
my god, it is the best free game ever made. It's so much fun, and it'll show you like the full capability of the
Okay.
DualSense. Like,
Okay, that's dope.
it'll hold the controller, and you can feel the rumble move through it. It's
Oh, so
fucking
it's
crazy.
basically what 1-2 Switch should have been.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 1-2 Switch rip. Not proud to own that game. But I think yeah, because like I guess I just didn't notice with Resident
Also,
Evil 4
if you're like a Sony fanboy, Astro's Playroom has so many fun like Easter eggs and just like
fan service.
fan service because it goes through like the history of PlayStation. It's fucking awesome.
It's pretty cool. I've
That's
watched
dope.
some streams on that. That's pretty dope.
I like I guess the reason I didn't notice it with Resident Evil 4 is because I'm so used to Switch having HD Rumble. HD Rumble is something I appreciate every now and then, but sometimes it just happens. Like Rumble in general, I've been so accustomed to that I don't even notice it now. Because like I'll play Smash with people and they'll turn their Rumble off, and I'm like, fuck,
I
man, I
turn
don't
my
even
Rumble
notice
off
the
on
Rumble
Smash.
anymore. I don't even
I
notice
turn my
Rumble
Rumble off on
anymore.
Smash.
I've used Rumble for so long that I never notice it. I guess.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I do notice it if I'm like have my controller on my table and it starts vibrating on the table, and then I'll notice it then. But like
For shit like God of War or like if Tears had that or if like something like Jedi Survivor like I've been playing like anything single player
mhm.
like I turn that shit on. But
See,
for
that's the thing is
for multiplayer, I turn that shit off. I don't want the rumble.
I love it. I love it.
I can't do it.
See, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I want my games to be 2023, right? Like I want it to look as good as it can. I want it to feel as good as it can. Like that's how I feel about it.
True.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I know you and I have had this discussion before as far as that goes. It's like,
Yeah, like I'm
I don't-
I'm a defender of AAA games where I'm just
Yeah,
like I want the controller
The
like
experience.
that's why I love PS5. I'm like I want the full haptics.
God, I want one so bad. Like I want a PS5 so bad it hurts.
Save your money.
Like,
They're easy to find now.
yeah,
I
dude, you
know,
can go
I
into
know.
Best Buy and get them now.
but it's just so
the-
much money for
And the quality of life shit they did for that,
I
like
know.
the
I
fact
know.
the fact that like especially if you have a smart TV, like I hit the PS button on my PS5 controller, it turns on the console and the TV.
Oh damn,
it's
my
just
TV's
all
not that fancy.
it's all fucking on. And if I turn the TV off without touching the PS5 immediately goes into sleep.
Oh,
Fuck,
that's
it's
cool.
just simple shit. Also, PS5 lets you look at hidden trophies.
hidden.
If
The-
it's a
the
hidden
PS4
trophy,
did
you
that
can
too.
just be like, "Fuck you, hidden trophy. What is this?"
PS4 did that too.
Oh no shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
Whatever.
had to press
Did.
square.
PS5 PS5 is legit. The only thing I hate about it is it's fucking white and it looks weird on my
You can
TV
get
console. I know, I know.
faceplate
I know,
replacements.
I know. I'm just
You can
saying,
get like
it's the only
official
thing.
ones from Sony too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I'll print them for you.
but oh fuck. Sorry. There's something about that. Oh, we were talking about as far as the graphics thing goes. I know we had a conversation about it earlier because, like, obviously, as y'all know, I love Nintendo, but so I'm not crazy on graphics. I'm not like, at least with Nintendo. Like, obviously, I fucking love how Resident Evil 4 looks. I think it looks amazing. But like, people are like, Nintendo needs to get with the times, and I'm like, I don't want Mario to look like Resident Evil, like style graphics. You know what I mean? Like,
No, but
I think Mario looks fine how it is.
Mario can look fine how it is. Zelda can look fine how it is. All that Nintendo bullshit can look fine how it
But
is.
Metroid Prime
problem
4 better
is-
be the best goddamn game I've ever seen in my
No,
life.
but
I want Metroid to
Okay.
look like Resident Evil.
yeah,
100%.
there's that. Like, also, Resident Evil 4 should look like Resident Evil 4 on the Switch.
Yes.
Like, but
Yeah.
Switch can't get that game, so it's just
No.
Yeah,
that's
I
the
mean,
thing.
I'll tell you this. I recently played a demo of the Resi 2 remake on cloud version on
yeah.
Switch.
How'd that go?
It was awful.
Yeah,
I
I
was
bet.
hardwired into my internet, and it looked like shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, why does Capcom and fucking Square and whoever the fuck else do this? Like, they did it with Control.
Because
They
you
did it
can't
with
put it.
Kingdom
They can't
Hearts.
fit that shit on a.
They could fit Kingdom Hearts on there, bro. You're high.
Oh, maybe
They could
Kingdom Hearts, but they're not
100%
gonna fit
Kingdom
Resident
Hearts
Evil
on
2
there.
remake on a fucking cartridge for the Switch.
No, obviously
The
not.
cartridges are like 60 gigabytes.
No,
though.
and
I mean,
here's-
And they
Here's the thing.
they taste like shit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
that company
the pro-
custom made those carts for the
And
for Switch.
I recently made a post about this. It is like 99% the developer's fault if a game runs like shit on Switch. If you've seen Doom Eternal, how that looks on the Switch port, it looks
Yeah.
pretty damn good for what it is, and that's because the devs paid Panic Button to like port it, and Panic Button is amazing.
It's a really good studio.
They did Doom 2016. They did Wolfenstein. They did Rocket League on Switch. They ported a lot of games on Switch. And
The porting companies are underappreciated. They always
Yeah.
will be.
It can
And they-
happen. Like they could make
Like-
Resident Evil 2 remake on Switch. It's just that the developers don't want to pay out the ass to have it ported perfectly. You know, it's entirely possible for them to do it without.
It's
it looking
very
like
hard. It's probably
It's
the hardest
hard.
thing to do.
It's
in the
hard and it's
industry.
probably expensive. But
You're touching
they don't
somebody
wanna do
else's
it.
game, somebody else's code. You know,
They
Like,
don't want to do it. The developers don't want to do it, except for Doom. It will do it all fucking, or Bethesda, whoever owns Doom now, will do it
Oh
all
my
day.
god, is Doom gonna end up? Well, I play Doom on PC. Never mind.
What is Doom gonna end up? What?
Xbox exclusive, but
I have Doom Eternal on Xbox.
I have it on PS4. It's fine. I platinumed it on PS4, but it's so much better on PC.
Really?
Man,
played
I
Doom
got
Eternal.
God tier on PC with it.
Oh damn!
Anyway, you guys
yeah.
want to see some of my favorite controllers?
sure.
I'm scared.
All right, check this. I got the share up.
What you got?
Boom, baby.
Oh, wait,
No, that-
PlayStation 3 Boomerang.
Wait, is it showing?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Well,
Was it- okay, so I'm gonna know.
long controller section. Where's the Logitech dual Sense controller or whatever it's called? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's
The blue one.
This was never real. This was like the worst fucking prototype ever. Look at the sticks.
It was
They're
a
not even
concept
sticks.
art, right?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
a
This
concept
was
art,
never
yeah.
real. I don't even know if I don't even think this was ever made. By
That looks.
Sony.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, and I'm like, that does not look comfortable.
This was a joke.
It looks
But-
like half a steering wheel. Like,
all right.
oh,
So
bitch, let's go. I have
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
right here. I have mine right here.
yeah. So
Right fucking here.
legit. I will say Xbox 360, my favorite controller of all time. Even though the D-pad sucked, most
Yeah.
games during that time didn't really need a D-pad, and this was the way to go. Then plus you add in the fucking keyboard. Like, look at that, how perfect that fits in there and fills in that space. And
Oh,
it didn't impede
yeah.
you at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beautiful.
I loved it. I used it all
Fucking
the
beautiful.
time. I had because I used to get so many hate messages on Call of Duty that I had to reply back quickly.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
But I actually have. I don't know if y'all saw my picture earlier. I have a keyboard thing like that, but it's for the Switch, and you slide the Joy-Cons into it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, don't let Salem hear that. She's gonna want one. But I think it's pretty cool. That's cool for like getting on YouTube and shit like that, or if I'm on Crunchyroll and I want to like quickly browse something. Steel Battalion.
I know, yes.
Bitch.
Yeah, so Trace was going to bring
Battalion,
this up.
yeah.
Ah, that's so
This
cool.
fucking controller.
God, that's so cool.
I've never got to play on it, but I know what it does.
Neither. I know what it does.
I've never played on it. God,
very,
that looks so
Every-
very cool.
Every fucking button on here does something.
It's like just a
And
full
the-
like
and-
mech control.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Full mech,
fucking
flight
insane.
control, like full on Gundam shit. Like
It's so fucking
great.
cool.
that shit is so expensive. How much is it? I'm curious to know what the market
400?
value for it. No, fuck it.
400? That's it?
like
No, I'm gonna look up. There's
with
no way
with
it's
the
that cheap.
game? Because I mean 400 with the game. Like I'm thinking like, man, we should get that. Like
Stream it. I want to stream it now.
Honestly, loose. No fucking way. It's $49 loose.
nah, that's
No,
a
it's
rip-off.
not.
That's a scam.
If it's in the box, I'm looking at
Oh.
price charting. If it's in the
The-
box, it's $4.96. Yeah, 500.
Oh.
Wait,
I
what?
thought-
500.
I'll buy it loose. I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's dope though. Like,
Look at
Could you
this listing
imagine?
real quick. What is this? Look at this. Switch to my screen real quick. What is this? What is
Yeah,
this
in the
version of
box,
this game?
In the box, like
What is this version of the game? Steel Battalion, Capcom.
sealed.
It's like some kind of like sealed. What is this?
$1,400. Holy shit.
What is
Yeah.
this?
It's sealed. Like that.
Yeah,
I'm looking at
okay.
it. It's sealed.
Yeah.
That's why it's.
Like, could you imagine if they released something like that
Dude,
for
but
Armored
fuck,
Core?
fuck
Like, you know
sealed
what I mean?
games. We know. You
I
guys
would,
know
I would
how
lose
sealed
my
are.
mind.
Like, Armored Core, like, I don't know anything about Armored Core. I mean, I see it and I'm like, it looks cool, but I don't know if it's my thing. But I think it would be cool if Armored Core did like a controller like that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
No,
like
you gotta,
a cool
Armored Core, you
controller.
gotta hold the controller upside down, like in reverse. Like that's how you play.
That's
man,
so fucking cool. I always thought the Steel Battalion controller was so cool.
All right, this
it's
shit.
a cool one.
Have you guys seen this?
Hold on.
This is
When's
real.
Steel Cool?
Oh,
What is
the
that?
accessibility controller.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
How fucking
yes.
cool is that?
100,000%.
What
This
is
is
that?
this is
It's-
amazing.
It's an accessibility controller, so that like if you don't have like
Wow.
full control of your arms, or like or maybe you just like you're an amputee or something, like this
Oh,
makes
okay.
it easier to play Xbox games.
Oh,
I
that's
want to.
cool.
I would love
I
more thoughts
Think
like this
yes,
in the
This shit
industry
is fucking awesome.
because
Um,
accessibility is not always accessible in the game itself. But if we
Yeah.
can make accessibility in the controller,
That's
And-
what
and
like
That's
okay,
a real
so-
controller that's
yeah
actually
yeah
you can buy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Salem and I just saw it at Target like I don't know a couple weeks ago. We were in a Target
so-
and I was like, holy shit, this is so fucking cool.
Do speedrunners of like FromSoft games like use that to try to play the
I
game?
don't know. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. But speaking of FromSoft,
I want to see it.
games.
I want to see it. What
Um,
you got?
Donkey Kongas. The DJ
Oh!
Hero
hold
controller.
on.
Oh, the
I-
DJ Hero. The DJ Hero. Ah,
DJ
shit.
Hero is great.
Well, we're all DJs here, so we got to talk about that.
Goated controller.
Oh, it's not pulling up. Hold on.
I got it. Here it
Goated
is.
controller.
Here it is.
I don't think they can see it. Can they see it?
No. I see the back of it, maybe.
I remember
got
I
it.
never owned this game, but I think my friend loaned it to me at one point. I played the fuck out of that game. That was before I was
Yeah.
ever a DJ too. It was when I was
Yeah.
still in high school.
All right,
Same,
this
same.
was speaking of like Elden Ring and shit. This is the one I wanted to talk about most.
Oh, that.
What is that?
This is if
What
you
is
are
that?
if you are quadriplegic and have no use of your arms or legs, you can play. This is a controller for your mouth, and
What?
basically you can use your tongue to like hit buttons or your cheek. Also, you blow and suck, and it does different commands.
Oh,
That's incredible.
And this is why
That's incredible.
every-
I want to see
everybody-
Elden Ring. I want to see
No.
Elden Ring suck speed run.
there has been a motherfucker who has beat Elden Ring with this
with
controller.
this controller.
And so every time you see some fucking hippie bitch who wants to get on and be like, Elden Ring is ableist because it's too hard and we need more accessibility and easier options.
I think that's
show
when
them
it's
this
appropriate to say
controller.
good.
You can show them this controller and go, fuck you, stop using ableist.
Do you know the
and diminishing
content
it."
creator that did that? I would like to. I would like to.
No,
shout them out.
I've seen them, but I'm just like I've seen
Get
people
good.
who are like FromSoft games being as hard as they are is ableist, and I'm like, no, it's not, because I've
No.
seen motherfuckers beat Elden Ring with their mouth. What's
I think- okay.
What's ableist is the fact that Elden Ring doesn't have a colorblind option.
That
is
is-
that is
I
ableist.
agree.
Not the
Now-
not the difficulty.
You know what's funny about that is that like I think I've mentioned I made a post about
There is a
this
mod
about-
for that, by the way.
about
Nate.
the FromSoft
Yeah, I'm
FromSoft
sure.
fans, and I honestly I really don't care about the whole get good
No, the
like,
difficulty's fine.
community, whatever. I don't care about all that, but in that scenario, whatever that chick was fucking saying, yeah, no, get good. I'm terrible at those
it
games,
was
and
a
I'll
lot
say
of
it like
people just like it was kind of the argument because Elden Ring was George R. R. Martin. It was getting huge. It was going mainstream, and a lot of people were upset at how hard it was. And they were talking about how there's no difficulty setting, and they were like, "Well, that's
No,
ableist." And it's like it's not
Not
ableist
ableist.
because From doesn't make their games hard to be hard. They make their games hard because you can get good.
Yes,
And,
it's
like,
it's
so-
entirely
It's
possible to
The
do good at game.
experience is about overcoming the obstacle in
Yeah,
front of you.
yeah, and
Yeah,
like
I-
there's
I
a lot
was
of shit.
That is
bad
what
at
that
Elden
game
Ring.
is about. That
I was
every time.
terrible at that game, but
Every
I
time.
learned the gameplay loop.
Like-
I learned the attack patterns. I learned when to dodge at what time, and I just kept. It's just trial and error. And there's
When you
There's
when you
nothing wrong
learn
with
that,
that.
when you learn in a Souls game that blood echoes don't matter, that souls don't matter, that runes don't matter, that you can get those
Yeah.
from all the sources.
You look up something.
That
and
is
like,
when you become a Souls player. That is when you become
when you
in
realize
congruency with the system.
When
That-
you-
that- none of that shit matters.
when you play through a Souls
Right.
game and you look at your inventory and you realize I will never sell anything because souls, runes, blood echoes are infinite. That's when you realize you're like, I don't have to sell shit for blood echoes because I can just go farm that shit.
Yeah.
Because I've gotten good and I can
Boulder glitch, bro.
whatever. I don't mean to make
chalice
I don't mean
dungeons
to
in
make this
Bloodborne,
a
man.
from thing.
You got the chalice dungeons.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean this,
like-
and it's not a from thing. I'm just saying like this is a controller. When I think about the best controllers ever invented, I think about accessibility, and this is the peak right here. Like this is somebody who can still enjoy video games without the use of their hands or
Arms or legs.
and this is fucking it. Like, and that's why the Xbox thing, which is Microsoft, made
That's
that.
official. That's official.
Yeah,
We want to see more of that. Like, where's
I
Sony's?
know. I want to.
I'm just saying. I'm waiting
do the same
for
thing.
Sony. Exactly. That's the standard. The accessibility is important, and we need to address those,
And yeah,
those
and people
issues
can
because
do it.
everybody wants to play video games.
Yeah, and people
Like-
can do it because like I saw my friend tagged me in this video of somebody beating fucking Terra on Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical with a fucking DDR dance pad.
Yeah,
and he's
I've
like
seen
the hardest
that.
Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
fight ever. And I'm like, I was like, dude, people can like they need to make like if people are gonna complain about games being too hard and they see somebody do this shit, it's like, okay, look. There are some games that are hard. I get frustrated at games all the time. People see it happen to me on my streams, all that. But it is entirely possible to learn these skills and get better at the game.
And what it is there's some games that are meant to be obstacles.
Yeah.
And some people are not able to overcome those obstacles.
And that's
And
fine.
that's okay. We
Well,
have games
good
for
example.
you too. We have Stardew Valley and like
Yeah.
other shit. Like you
Oh,
know,
well,
like
that's always
like-
been my point. Like, I know
there's
that-
more games.
I know.
Like,
I know that,
promise
like,
you.
this conversation has kind of devolved into what it is, but like, I just want to
Yeah.
say, like, that's always been my thing about like the argument, like, because Trace, you know full well, like, I was a From hater before I got
You're a
through.
hater?
Yeah, before I got through Elden Ring, and I
got
was,
you, bro.
and I still don't like the From's storytelling. Like, I don't
Really?
like how they do that and how hard it is to follow all that shit. But
Yeah.
I never hated
Watch
it.
Vati. Just watch
I-
Vati. You'll
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, Vadi's that's the way to go. But like, I never hated From games because of the difficulty. To me, that was the artist's interpretation. And even for these people who are like, well, it's ableist because it's not accessible, and I'm just like, are you gonna tell a painter that they need to paint in a certain color spectrum because I'm colorblind? Like, no, of course you're not. Like, because you're gonna let somebody create the art they want to like create, and let those who can enjoy it.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
and here's the thing, in Chroma makes glasses for colorblind people, and I can use that to appreciate the art. So, if you're really worried about ableism, there are now controllers for people to enjoy From's art.
Yeah.
And if you are able to
Yep.
hold a PS5 controller or an Xbox controller, if you're able to hold that and push all the buttons, and you say, well, I can't beat this, it's ableist. No, it's not ableist. You just fucking suck.
That
Like,
was Nick the
skill
whole time I was
issue.
playing Resident
Get
Evil
good.
5.
Skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. Like, I mean, really, like, that's what it is.
Yeah, I think that as long as the game doesn't have like actual technical flaws that make it hard to control it. Like obviously there's games
Dark
that
Souls
like,
2.
I've never played Dark Souls 2, but like, you know, I liked Elden Ring. I played the fuck out of Elden Ring and I really liked it. I had so much fun with it. I never beat it. I will eventually, but
Get back on
Um,
Bloodborne, man.
dude, see, okay,
let's
so
try
I
it
can't-
again.
I-
Let's try it again.
Stream Bloodborne together, like all three of us.
Oh,
That'd be
yeah,
really
we
fun,
could-
actually.
yeah.
I
think.
have
I think-
Bloodborne. I have it on PS4.
I'm down. I'm down.
I can't beat the first boss. I'm so bad.
We'll
but
carry
I
you, bro.
think I can get through it. I think
Well,
I can get through
he's
it.
saying first boss is Tree Cleric. Like, he didn't go Father Gascoigne.
No, it
Yeah.
was something else that mine was. It was a cleric, but it wasn't tree cleric.
No, it was
Cleric Beast.
Cleric
Cleric
Beast.
Beast.
Yeah.
Cleric beast. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Um,
gotta go Father Gascoigne first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did play, like, my friend was like, who's also real big into FromSoft games, was like on Discord with me. He's like, yeah, dude, just go here. This is the first boss. Just good luck. And I was like, wow, this is fucking hard. And I had played, I'm pretty sure at the time I had already played the first Dark Souls. Maybe. I never got very far in the first Dark Souls. I got Demon Souls for my PS5. That game pisses me off because when you die, you have half of your health taken away.
Good.
That's right.
Oh, that's why I said good. Oh well, we're now. I'm not saying it's ableist. I'm just like that's not good.
Oh my God.
You're cursed. You're cursed.
Were we talking about FromSoft or controllers? I forget.
Hey man, we lost like an hour of content, so it's all good.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
All right, so more controllers, guys. Well, let's talk. I feel like we haven't really talked a lot about like the legacy of PlayStation controllers or the legacy of Sega controllers. We've got
Sega Genesis,
DualShock. We've got Sega Genesis stuff. Like like this.
You guys are holding up your controllers. You're not giving me time to click on your camera.
My bad. Sega Genesis 3-button. I prefer this over the 6. Sue me. The 6 is good if you want to play Mortal Kombat, but I like the 3-button Genesis controller. This is the funniest thing about this. This is great. Remember when they said Genesis does what Nintendo don't? This literally has the Nintendo logo on it because this is the Switch version. I don't know if you can see it.
That's funny. That's that shit I'm
But
talking about.
But
That's that shit I'm talking about.
You're talking
They're
about
spitting in Sega's face.
You're talking about the DualShock 3. Wait,
In
that
particular?
that's what Trace was holding up. He was holding up his pink DualShock 3.
Oh, I have a DualShock 1.
That's
somewhere.
one I will kind of agree with Chris on. Like DualShock 3, not that great.
I disagree.
Only because
I love this shit.
I hold the controllers.
I love this
I hold
shit.
the controllers in the context of their time, and the Xbox 360 controller was so much better.
Yeah.
I got that too.
That's the GOAT.
So
The,
here's
the
this is
fucking
my
clear
DualShock.
plastic. The clear plastic like it's 1998. I love that shit.
I have a DualShock
It
1.
glows green or blue too. I'm not sure. I think it's green because of Xbox.
My DualShock 1 it's fine. See, I'm holding it and I'm like, man, it's just not it. It's not it. I guess just got spoiled by GameCube and Xbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah, except GameCube controllers suck.
Nope. Nope. You're gonna die alone on that hill, buddy.
No, because it's comfortable, but those buttons are stupid.
Here's the Wavebird. You gotta love the
Jesus
Wavebird.
Christ.
The Wavebird.
Wavebird. Wavebird goat. I just wish it had rumble, but it's okay.
With that
It's all right.
nubby ass C stick, like the fuck.
Bro, what do you need the C stick for? You
Hey,
prefer some
What?
shooters?
But what if I want to play Killzone 2? I guess I'll just play PS2.
Was Killzone 2 even on game?
No, that's the point.
What's the point of the C?
Because
okay,
you
so
couldn't
what do
put Killzone 2 on GameCube because you
No,
had a
that's-
little nubby stick,
No, that's bullshit. Because they put time splitters on GameCube.
and it's not good. With
No,
the
yeah,
nubby
it is.
stick, it could have been better.
No, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. Xbox remote. What's good?
Yeah, I have my PS3 remote. It's still sealed in the case. We have it in our display case because I'm like, I'm never gonna use this.
I kind of want the PS5 remote.
I mean,
I love that they have that.
They have one?
Yeah, they have a PS5 like what's it called? Media remote.
No fucking way.
Yeah, I saw it at Walmart like the other day. Yeah, it's been around
That's
since it
insane.
launched.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I would never use it.
Um,
I need a PS2 one. This morning, I was watching Dogma on the PS2.
Nice.
I was like, I'm gonna grind some Blood Echoes and Bloodborne while I watch Dogma.
Wii Pro controller, or I'm sorry, Wii Classic. Pro
Skyward
controller.
Sword, right?
No, this is actually the GoldenEye remake. This only came with the GoldenEye remake special edition.
With GoldenEye?
Yeah, there's a GoldenEye remake
Wait,
that came out on the Wii, and it came with this gold classic controller Pro.
All right. I thought we had that.
And this was not sold separately. I don't think. I think it only came with GoldenEye.
Yeah, Trace, you have the one without the handles.
Yeah, I loved, dude, when I got that controller when I first started buying virtual console games. You know how much of a pain. Okay, I know I just like hardcore blew the GameCube controller, but playing Donkey Kong Country on the GameCube controller is a nightmare. And it was a breath of fresh air to get that classic controller.
Wait, why couldn't you play it on the GameCube controller?
You could. It was just not ideal to play it because the B button jumps.
Wouldn't it be ideal on the greatest controller ever?
No, because the B button jumps, and you couldn't map the controller on it.
Yeah, but
Give
I
me
mean,
one second. I'll be right back.
okay, but it's the greatest controller ever.
Okay, don't leave me now, Trace, because then he's gonna badger me.
No, I'm not badgering you. I'm just saying, if like you could play Donkey Kong Country on a
You
GameCube
can.
controller because it's the greatest controller ever.
It is the greatest controller ever, but it's not. If it would be,
But not
yes,
for
I could,
but not for
No.
Donkey Kong Country, which
No, if
you could. I mean, I'm just saying, which you could
I
play
literally-
on a DualShock 2 controller would be a lot better.
Nick, you realize that I'm talking about the Wii, right? Where you couldn't map controller buttons.
Duh, but I'm just saying, if you could hook a PS2 controller into a Wii, it would play better. Donkey
No,
Kong would
it
play
wouldn't.
better. Yeah, it would. I mean, because it wouldn't play better than a GameCube controller.
No, because what buttons? It might have the triangle map to be the X or the Y button.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still talking just 4 little buttons in a row, all the same.
It doesn't
size.
matter. All 4 little buttons. It doesn't matter the size. It's the placement that didn't work for Donkey Kong in the game.
I mean, but the placement would. I mean, realistically, it would be the same as like a Super Nintendo controller because
on the GameCube controller,
no, on the PS2 controller.
that's if it was even mapped to it.
Now, I mean,
can-
now this is all hypothetical because like the PS2 wouldn't have ever worked with the Wii,
listen.
but if it
On my-
did,
on-
it
on
would.
my
I mean,
Switch.
we know it would be mapped like
If-
it was an SNES controller.
You don't know
Thus,
that?
Donkey Kong Country would play better on a PS2 controller than a GameCube controller.
You
Thus,
do not
making
know
the
that.
GameCube controller not the greatest controller of all time. Thank you guys for tuning in.
No,
we love you
no,
guys.
No, you're wrong. Because I could plug this GameCube controller into a Switch nowadays and map the controller buttons to be able to play Donkey Kong flawlessly on it. Now, on the Wii,
But
that
that's the
did
thing,
not work.
nowadays. You're talking.
Yes.
And if we're talking nowadays, I would rather play it on a DualSense controller.
I mean, that's totally fair.
Exactly.
I would-
So, because
but-
that's what I'm saying. When we talk
That
about
doesn't
these
matter.
controllers,
No,
we
no,
have
that
to
doesn't
talk
matter.
about them within the context they were released.
It
And the
doesn't matter.
GameCube existed alongside the Xbox, which obviously had the best controller.
But here's the thing: it doesn't matter because the Switch has Super Nintendo controllers, wireless Super Nintendo controllers. I could just play Donkey Kong with.
On the Switch, sure.
Yes.
And on the Wii U.
And on the Switch, you could technically just use CMU and use a DualSense controller and map it to whatever you want.
You don't even need to use CMU for that. You can just get an adapter.
Yeah.
I have an adapter
So
that lets
I
me
mean,
plug
yeah,
it into my
because it's,
Switch,
because
use whatever
it's
controller I want.
Bluetooth. So really, like, the GameCube is like not the best.
I mean, it is, but it's the best. It's just that
You're
playing
talking
Donkey Kong.
you're debate champion, all right, baby, 2004.
Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. It wasn't the best for Donkey Kong on Virtual Console.
Then it's not the best.
and Wii. That doesn't make the PlayStation DualShock the best.
It's the best.
No,
No, it doesn't because Xbox is the best.
I'll give you that. I
And
love
I'm
the
not.
360.
And
Are you
I'm,
talking about the 360?
and I shit on Xbox, all of them. Like I shit on all the Xboxes because in my heart I'm still a Sony fanboy. But I will say, OG Xbox 360, the Xbone, and the Xisc are the best controllers.
I will. I think we can all agree that the 360 was a go-to controller.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Wii U Pro controller.
That is
What do you-
weird.
what do you think?
I don't like that.
It's not as bad as you think. Have you ever played a Wii
Not
U?
as bad as you think.
No.
Especially the
Okay.
actual Nintendo ones, not the
It-
third-party ones.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. I love the Wii U Pro controller.
The,
It has this bitch has an 80-hour 80-hour battery life.
does it use double A's?
No, it's
Nope.
rechargeable.
Rechargeable.
Was that lithium or nickel?
I don't know.
Because it makes
I
a
don't know.
difference.
I've been
Lithium.
drinking. I can't read properly.
Lithium-ion batteries, you got to drain all the way before you charge them, or otherwise you'll start killing the battery.
Also, since I have it here, the fucking gamepad. It's a little dirty. I'm sorry, but
Love the
gamepad.
gamepad.
Wii
I'll-
U
I will listen. I will fucking
gamepad.
Wii U underrated. The gamepad is the shit.
gamepad.
Look,
I love the gamepad.
my first playthrough of Breath of the Wild was on Wii U with a gamepad,
Me too.
and it was amazing.
Really?
It was fucking
Oh.
amazing.
You know, I have Zelda Breath of the Wild on Wii U and have not played it on there yet.
It's the rarest fucking Zelda game besides Twilight Princess HD for some
Is
reason.
is it actually?
It's like $80.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
noticed.
like,
fuck, it's
something
not.
crazy. Yeah, it's
no,
really-
no. We
I think I
Breath of the
bought it. I
Wild
think I
Wii U
bought
is
it for
not
like-
cheap.
Wii U games are insane right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, really? I think I bought it for like $45.
I just realized Trace had the DJ Hero controller pulled up for,
Yes.
for $5.
Hell
for
yeah, dude.
$5.
Yo,
Goated.
I need to get
Goated.
it. Like, what the
Dude,
fuck?
same. You know how expensive Guitar Hero
I want
controllers
to turn.
are?
I want to turn it into a MIDI controller somehow.
You could.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know all Rock Band controllers have MIDI out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, DJ Hero. Oh, I love DJ Hero.
It's so
we're talking
bad.
about, are we talking goofy controllers now? Because
Yeah. Goofy.
I have a fun one.
Goofy controllers to round it out. I think would be a good.
Have y'all ever heard of Guitar Hero on tour for the Nintendo DS?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got a stupid ass
Look at, okay, my box is all. I got it for.
controller. It's
I
like.
got it for $5 at Half Price Books.
Do you
so
have
it
the
ain't in best shape.
controller?
I
you have
do.
the
It's in
controller.
here. Hold on. I have
This
it right
is
here.
Look at this thing. It's 4 buttons.
This is the PS3 one. Yeah.
No,
look at
no,
that
no.
one.
This is Nintendo DS. Oh, you have the
Yeah.
PS3.
Yeah. It's the PS3 one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
love
yeah, but
I
that
love it.
DS one, man, that's
Dude, and it's not here, but I have a. There's like a little pick in there. That's the stylus that
That's the
slides
stylus.
right. in
that's
there.
right. Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
like plug it. You like strap it to your hand, and you plug it into your DS, and you like strum like with the touchscreen and play it like that. It is so horrible to play as an
Yeah,
adult.
yeah. It's
Like when I was a teenager, sure, but I'm an
nah,
adult
even
now.
now, even as a teenager, that was bad.
But no, this was great. I loved being able to play Guitar Hero on the go.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Something I'm surprised none of y'all have brought up yet: the Fantasy Star Online GameCube controller.
Dude, because I don't have one, and I
Is that
want
the
one,
one with
but they're
the?
so
Is
expensive.
that the one
Trace,
with the keyboard?
search it on eBay. Yeah.
Is that
Oh
the
my
one with the keyboard? I have it pulled up.
Okay.
Where is it?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, go back to that
Wait,
PS3.
wait.
Controller.
The
Oh,
PS3.
The snake bite. The
yeah,
snake bite.
What is
baby.
that?
Dude, third party glorious.
Oh.
This thing was a abomination.
Oh, that thing is hideous.
It's wired
It
too.
literally looks like that banana controller prototype you showed me earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
The Fantasy Star Online GameCube controller. God, I want one so bad, but it's so expensive. I just want it for the novelty.
I had
as a
it pulled up
GameCube,
before we
as a
started.
nice-
Look at it. There it is.
That's
There it
$240. Oh my god.
Honestly, that's
It
cheaper
can
than I
be
thought.
yours.
Yo, I saw somebody who took one of these and modded it with like blue cherry switches.
Oh my god.
Why does it have two outputs?
Yeah,
Like,
because one's for the controller and one's for the keyboard.
Oh
you know
shit!
there's an entire 100% keyboard on it. You
Oh
know
my
what
god,
I
it's
mean?
purple underneath. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want one so bad.
Dude, these things are so sick.
I think that's cool, man. Like, I love that. I wish they made something like that nowadays.
Yeah, you can just like they have an adapter. You can just plug it into your PC.
Yeah.
You could
I
just that
see-
could just be your PC controller.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I love that. I would use it 100%.
I would too.
As
I
a white knight of the GameCube controller, I fucking love that controller so much. Oh, so good. I bet that controller wouldn't even be uncomfortable to hold. Because the Wii U looks like it would be uncomfortable, but the Wii U is hella comfortable to hold.
No, I like the Wii U. I love the tablet. Like
Yeah.
fucking A. I played through Twilight Princess recently. I didn't beat it. I got most of the way through, but I played it on tablet. Like I was just like,
Oh,
this
it's
thing's
great.
rad. I love it.
It's great. I love it. It's really good for Zelda.
I don't remember
not-
what came out that made me quit playing.
Oh, I've got a couple more weird peripherals
I
before
have a
we
couple right
close
next to
out.
me. They're not weird, but they're interesting ones I have next to
Oh,
me.
and I didn't even talk about my favorite controller yet.
Oh,
If we want to do that,
Yeah, it's the GameCube, right?
it's not.
Get the fuck out of here.
I got it pulled up. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. I got it pulled up. This is the. Oh, it's not showing yet.
You minimized.
You have to
Oh,
put it
yeah.
on the Discord.
Do I have to share
No, you just have to. What the hell did you pull up Discord?
a Discord? My Discord.
Yeah, it
right?
says
Pull up your
stream, it says
Discord.
stream paused.
Let me
It says you
disconnect.
minimize the Discord application.
This stream has ended.
There we go.
There. Oh shit.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
That's the cockroach.
Dude, I
This-
think I have like an Xbox version of that. What is that?
This is the Intech Yoda Jedi PS2 wireless controller, and
Is that like an actual Star Wars branded one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it actually? That shit is hideous.
It's hideous.
It's Yoda.
It's smaller than you think. Like that's why I think I liked it so much as a kid, because it fit in my hand nicely. It was very small. It's smaller than a GameCube controller for scale, so it's smaller than this.
Okay, I
Like-
want to ask if you're joking, but being that it's the Yoda controller and it's official Star Wars branding on it.
And it glows up green.
Oh yeah, you're not.
This was the shit as a kid. This was my shit. Like,
Would you be able to use that controller nowadays?
I don't think so. Like, my hands have grown a little bit. I don't think so. But back in the day, this was my shit. It came with a receiver. It says Jedi.
Oh,
Here, let me try
it
to-
does say that. What the fuck? Oh, you
I'm gonna
closed
share it
the
again. I got it. It's got Jedi on the side
Oh shit, yeah.
and right
Oh,
here, and in the
okay.
silver. In the silver, it says Jedi as well.
Okay, that's
No.
actually pretty dope. I can't hate on that.
And that was my favorite controller as a kid. And when I got that, I was like, this is it. I played all the Star Wars games on this. You know,
I fuck with the like silver, shiny, reflective middle part.
Yeah.
I legit at first glance. I'm sorry. I know this is your favorite controller. Don't mean to shit on it, but at first glance, it looked like a
Okay.
Mad Catz controller.
It did. Yeah.
I love that Chris
I don't
is
know.
like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to shit on it. And then I'm over here like, hey Chris, fuck the GameCube, you little bitch.
Dude, I love
I'm the
I don't
asshole.
hate on it.
You're over here being the sweet gentle giant. But thanks for making me look like a prick.
For sure.
Dude, you were hating too much on the game controller.
That's fair.
I got one more before I'm done for the evening for
Alright,
controllers. This is I want to talk about like weird so in JRPGs like there's always like a fishing mechanic of some kind because they really
Yeah.
like fishing.
Mhm.
In the Dreamcast era, they actually released a controller for like Bass Pro Fishing, and it was this controller, and I think it's the best fishing controller that ever really came out.
Do you have it pulled up on your screen?
I do. I have
can't
to
see
share
it.
it.
Yeah, shit.
I have two controllers over here I want to show y'all too.
Oh
before.
yeah, Sega Bass Fishing.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Yes.
I've seen that before.
I gotta tell you, this is what I was talking about
I actually love
before
that.
before we went live. When I was like, I got an anecdote about this. So, one of the first GDQs I ever tuned into for like games done quick, the speedrunning
Yeah.
thing, you know, they had Sega Bass Fishing, and it was the most like off the wall, not serious, most hilarious speedrun I've ever seen. And that's when I like it hooked me. I was like, "Oh, these guys are funny." I mean, come to find out, a lot of people in speedrunning are not funny. But
No.
I
Have
was
y'all ever
like,
seen? Have you seen?
I was
that
like,
dude
this is fucking hilarious.
Have you seen those dudes who play Kirby's Tilt and Tumble? Which is like, I don't know if y'all know about this game, but it was like a gyroscope Game Boy Color game that played
Dude,
with motion
God.
controls. And there's these dudes at Games Done Quick who play it with a DDR pad plugged into the GameCube, and they hold the GameCube in their hands and tilt the whole GameCube while they're tapping the A and B
Yeah,
buttons
I
on
can see
the
that.
DDR pad.
But this
Crazy.
fucking Sega Bass Fish, like this is arcade accurate.
Yeah.
Man, Dreamcast it should have been the best. Like,
I think
Well,
that's
I
cool.
don't-
They
I don't
made
understand.
something like that for Switch recently. It was for like a shark fishing
Yeah.
game.
yeah, I don't
or
want to play
some
that shit.
shit.
I don't want to play that shit in 2023.
I mean,
I want to play
would,
Sega Bass Fishing 1999. Never forget.
bro.
Like
This is
99.99.
So I have real quick before we get off the subject or in the studio, I don't know what we're doing at this point. Tycho.
Oh, Tycho. Yeah, I don't know
So-
if Salem's still listening, but this is it.
This is the official Taiko no Tatsujin USB drum controller for Switch, made by Hori. Actually, it's actually
God.
made by Hori.
How much that run you? Because we want one.
I think it
It's
was a
not
gift.
bad.
I'll be honest. I think it was like 100.
That's not too
Maybe.
bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I love this fucking controller to death. It is the only way to play Taiko. I see that they have fucking Taiko on Game Pass, and I'm like, why the fuck would you play that with a controller? No, you gotta play with a
Yeah,
drum.
no, that's be stupid.
And then this is the stupidest thing I've ever got. This was also like $100. This is my Mario
Mario
USB
Kart.
steering wheel.
Hey.
I'm not pulling them up, but I have the pedals and everything for it. I was like, this is so stupid. I'm gonna buy it, and then I love it.
I will say if I had like endless disposable income, I would absolutely build a racing sim.
Oh, same.
Like
I would see. My stupid ass would do that and then play Mario Kart on it, or like
fuck it,
Crash Team
play-
Racing.
Yeah, play those. I'm like something weird happened where like I don't know a few days ago I was like, man, I think I'm gonna put Grid on the PS3 and play. Like I just on controller. It's my favorite racing game. And then I turn on the PS5 and I'm like, oh shit, it's May. What are the free PS games this month? PS Plus. Fucking Grid, the new Grid.
Hell yeah!
And I was like, ah shit. I downloaded that fucking instantly. I was like, I'm playing racing games this month. At least until Friday when Tears of the Kingdom comes out.
Oh my god, y'all are not gonna hear from me for a while when that game comes out.
Oh yeah. No,
I say that, but I'm literally going to a metal show that night it comes out.
Oh man, no, we're gonna.
That's all I can say.
I'm gonna play it in the
Yeah,
pit.
I
I'm gonna
know.
be playing it in the pit during Chelsea Grand.
Trace is over here like army mateys. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope you enjoy the game when it comes out. Me know nothing about it.
I can't hate on it. I mean, I personally, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna wait for it to come out. I don't want to be spoiled by anything. Sorry, I get the hiccups when I'm drinking, but I don't want to be spoiled by it or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for it to come out. I've avoided all spoilers.
Chewy. You're in for a treat. You're in for a treat.
Oh, dude,
I can't wait to talk to you
so
next
fucking
week.
excited.
This time next week, woo! I have so much to tell you. I want so
I
much
am
to talk about.
so fucking excited. I'm literally picking up like fucking. I got this. My parents got me the actual OLED Switch for my birthday.
Nice.
And I'm getting the collector's edition, or standard edition, the Pro controller, the case, and 3 amiibos, which are the majority.
Yo,
of
our
the
fucking
amiibos
hey.
time.
So
I got the Link
we
amiibo.
hate on GameStop, sure, but
Okay.
fucking Target canceled our Pro controller pre-order.
Did they
I saw that
actually?
earlier in the chat? Yeah.
Oh, see, I saw it in the chat, but I didn't know that was your partner. I thought that was just a homie of y'all's.
No,
But
yeah, I was
yes,
so
yeah.
mad about that.
Yeah, I would be too, dude. Fuck Target. I remember when Sword and Shield came out, I ordered the dual pack from them because it came with a steelbook, and I fucking love steelbooks. And they were like, "Oh, it's on back order for a month," and I was like, "Then I'm gonna cancel it. I'm gonna go buy it from Best Buy." And they're like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm sure." What do you mean? I was like, I want this game the day it comes out. I don't want to wait a month for it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
my friends are
I
gonna
feel
beat the
so
game and-
bad because Salem's she's gonna be in Vegas for Sick New World.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's not even in town, and I'm like, should I do you want me to wait? Because I will, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I want to get a bottle of bourbon and play fucking Tears of the Kingdom.
Salem, let him play it. Let him play it.
Let
I
them
don't know.
play. I
No,
feel like
I-
the only controller we really haven't touched on is the Wii mode.
Yeah, and that's fair.
The Wiimote holds a special place. in
I
my
got it up right now.
The Wiimote holds
Throw
a
that shit
special
up.
place in my heart.
Yeah, it's one of those that's such in a league of its own. You can't really compare it.
It's the genre defining console.
dude.
So-
People are like, the Wii controllers suck, and I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, I think it's great. Do you know?
I
how
think it's
cool it
awesome
is?
for what it is. I just wish
Yeah.
Nintendo wouldn't have shoehorned it into every game.
Like,
Yeah.
if motherfuckers are gonna come up to me and try to tell me that Resident Evil 4 on GameCube is better than the version on Wii, I'm gonna tell them they're.
I mean,
fucking
it's
high.
not, but
No, they're not.
But at the
it's
same
because
time,
corner controls are great for shooters.
at the same time, Skyward Sword could have been the best Zelda ever made had
Okay.
it not
It had it not
Wii.
had
like-
Wii controller.
Had Miyamoto not smoked crack when he was developing.
It's like if this was just like a normal 3D Zelda where the controls were just on a controller, it would be
Like,
amazing.
I think that Skyward Sword. I know you were saying that Salem has been played. Did she beat it, by the way?
No, she's waiting on me to finish the podcast.
Okay.
We're literally on the
and-
last boss fight.
I think.
But I've been
think
watching her
Skyward-
play through the whole thing. I lay on the floor on the beanbag. I cuddle with the cat, and I watch her play until I fall asleep. That's been the
See-
last week every night.
So I don't know if y'all have this. So I'm gonna show y'all. She can appreciate this if she doesn't have it already. But I have the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons.
Yeah. We
Hey,
never
I
got
got those. I got those.
Yeah, we never got them. Like, and the thing is, that's the thing about Target canceling our like Tears of the Kingdom controller. I'm like, I saw the Skyward Sword controllers at Target for like 6 months, and we never bought them. We should have just fucking bought them. But I'm like,
did y'all wait till the Skyward Sword amiibo went on sale to get it?
Yeah.
I tried to get it on sale.
And it's got the
I thought it was
going
to be rare. I thought it was going to be rare, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll spend $25.
The one with
amiibo.
Zelda with the Loftwing.
Yeah.
And $5 on GameStop was sold out in 5 minutes.
Dude, and Nintendo put the fucking blocker in there, so you can't use the amiibo unless you open it. And I'm like,
I'm gonna let you know when I get the Tears of the Kingdom one. If
here's the thing.
I want to say
we've got our amiibos pre-ordered too, so we'll know. But here's my fucking thing is that this is my deal with this is why it is always morally correct to pirate Nintendo shit. Because do you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna buy the fucking USB and pirate every amiibo ever made and put it on that USB that I can then use.
You know, I actually have a little thing of USB or of these NFC cards, every single Zelda one.
Yeah, but that was my whole point earlier. Is I'm just like, I bought the fucking thing. Let me use it how I want to use it.
That's fair. I mean, no, I totally get that, 100%.
So like,
I wish I could use my Fire
Hey,
Emblem ones
Nintendo,
that I keep
you want to stop piracy? Let me just play with your shit the way I want to play with it.
I don't know. Okay, so that's a different league of its own. But I'll agree with you on that point because that is really stupid how they do that. Because the amiibo, I get that they're like, oh, it's because people are gonna use them in the store and then not buy them, and that's bullshit. You think somebody's gonna bring their whole because they came out when the Wii U was out? You think they're gonna bring their whole Wii U there, plug it in somewhere, and then scan it on the gamepad? Like, I doubt it.
Even if they did, who the fuck cares? Like, that's what you get for making a portable fucking system.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree that that's really dumb. I mean, I wish that because I like my Fire Emblem amiibo. I open all my amiibos, but I keep my Fire Emblem ones sealed because
that Dark Pit sealed.
Because I fucking love the artwork that's on the boxes for the Fire Emblem. I don't like the Smash Bros. Artwork because it's literally just their character sprite slapped onto a piece of cardboard.
Some amiibos too are like just have less effort.
Yeah, and it's like and you know, like my Fire Emblem ones, they have really nice like anime style art on them. I love the artwork on my Fire Emblem amiibo.
So you guys know,
so I don't want to open them.
I'm a firm believer in like open your shit and play with it, right?
Yeah.
Here's my thing with amiibos, is there's so much more fun to display. Like for the way we display them, we have them running around the top of our game room.
Yeah.
Which is so much cooler to keep them in the case and hang them up in order around the game room.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to take them out. But
yeah,
Nintendo,
I have a friend.
But here's the thing. I'm a firm believer in opening your shit and playing with it. So it's like, but I also want to play with them. But I can't display them the way I want to display them if I open them. But Nintendo's like, fuck you. You have to play with them the way we say. So you got to throw them in a fucking box or on a shelf or whatever the fuck you do with it. We don't care, but we want you to play with them by opening them. It's just like, man, fuck you, Nintendo.
Like I like to open, unless so I have a friend who he has his all of the Smash Bros. Ones set up and the way that they appear on Smash Bros. Ultimate, like where they would appear on the character select screen. That's cute and has like a Smash Bros. Sign or perler or something like that above it. Like me personally, I like to take my amiibos out. Okay, do y'all have the Sephiroth one? Because look how fucking gorgeous this shit is.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed.
I don't know.
I'm so
I didn't.
bad.
I don't know
now I gotta be
how.
on the lookout for that.
I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice, but this Sephiroth amiibo is fucking gorgeous. And the Metroid Dread amiibo.
Hold that up again.
Sorry. This amiibo is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't really see it. But that looks fucking rad.
I know.
Dude, I love the sword goes through his hair.
Yeah, it goes through his hair, and like the fucking Emmy amiibo from Dread, like look at that shit. It looks fucking dope.
Yeah, amiibos are cool, but like maybe I don't want to take them out of the box.
That's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just my stance on taking them out of the box. That's why I like to take them out of the box. But I don't hate on people who do take them out. I don't care. That doesn't bother me.
I think we covered all of the controllers possible.
Yeah, we got a good hour here. I feel fucking terrible that I didn't record the first part because we talked about
It's
a lot of cool
okay.
shit.
We really did. It's
So
okay. We'll do it
whatever.
some more.
Growing pains. That's a bonus if you are listening now on the recording.
Live
You
exclusive.
follow us on socials and check out when we're live because
Yeah.
sometimes we fuck up.
When it goes live on YouTube, leave a comment on why the GameCube controller is the best controller.
Please don't.
Or the Intech PS2 wireless controller. Why that's
Or
the best
Philips
controller.
CDI.
Oh God, which one? Have you seen the one that looks like a spoon?
Nah. Yeah.
There's one that looks like a spoon, and I'm like, what the fuck are these controllers? Are awful. Have you seen the one that's like got a D-pad, but it also has a control stick that just sits on top of a D-pad?
Yeah.
Oh God, I want a CDI so bad just for.
All right. I gotta pee. We've been doing this a while. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You guys got anything you guys want to plug?
I think I'm good. I have no shows really coming up or anything
Right on.
soon.
What are you doing?
Follow me
Chris?
on Twitch.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
I have one. I
Might
have one booking.
stream
I have one
again
booking that
soon.
got confirmed, but I haven't announced it yet. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's wet and wild. We'll say that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, follow me on Twitch. That's cool. I Twitch. I stream on Tuesdays and.
Literally.
That's me when Chris tries to talk about how the GameCube is the best controller ever. I Twitch. I Twitch.
I stream. I'm actually starting Resident Evil Revelations. On Tuesday.
Fuck yeah!
Good one.
I'm gonna check that
Because
out.
I finished 4. 4 was good, by the way. 4 was good. I finally finished it. Just a quick thing before we get off, because I know we talked about it last time. I liked 4. It was definitely Resident Evil 4. Ashley's better in that game. I don't really have too many complaints, to be honest.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't think I have anything coming up. Go check out my YouTube. Watch my Cyberpunk video. I put a lot of work into that. I'm really
Oh,
proud
yeah.
of it. But
Yeah, you should go check that out. It's really good.
For sure.
Everybody.
I don't have an ending scene for us. We'll do that for episode 3.
Episode
I worked
3,
on that-
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, I got the starting screen. We're working on this, you guys. This is only episode 2. There's a good chance we'll be going to a bi-weekly thing because we talk
Bi-monthly.
like in case you guys didn't know, like 3 of us are actually chill. Like we talk off stream. So
Yeah, we have a group chat where we
and so
where we just argue with each other. About
we talk a
controllers, and we're
lot.
like,
We could probably cut this shit down to like an hour at a time if we just did this bi-weekly. So we might be doing that. But yeah, follow us on socials. Just search insert disc 3 or insert disc underscore 3 or insert disc whatever. You guys will find it. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace out. Bye.
later.